coming up, I'm going to show you how to make this mask right here. You're going to see a lot of different versions around on the internet. Most of us are not going to sit down and sew a mask together. So I have two versions here. One no sew, and then one that you can sew just to tack things in place if you don't want to redo this over and over. So many of the other mask tutorials that you see is not CDC regulated, but it will help to protect you against the droplets in the air when you have to run out and make quick trips to the grocery store, run errands and things like that. You do want to have something to protect you, and they're telling you that on the news now. You do want to have something to protect you. So I'm going to show you how to make this. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to Tracie's Place. I am very excited to bring this to you today. It is a tutorial for an easy, quick DIY washable face mask. Now, we know that the nation is on short supply of face masks right now, and especially those that are up to code. But I believe any protection is better than none. So I wanted to bring to you something very easy. These materials you most likely have on hand. If not, you can compromise and use things very similar. But I wanted to bring you something very easy so you wouldn't be intimidated by it. It's not, you don't have to sew it if you don't want to. But if you want to, I'll show you just the easy little quick steps just to kind of put things in place so that they don't come apart when you wash them, of course. So let me show you what you need. And you're going to need one bandana. And if you don't have a bandana, any other scarf would be decent. If it's not equal on all sides, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. But one, a piece of cloth that's about the size of a bandana if you don't have a bandana like this. These bandanas you can get at the hair store, you can get at Walmart, you can get them at Dollar Tree and different places like that, okay? So you also need one already dried dryer sheet, and they are waterproof. So that way you can wash and dry this over and over. If you do not have any dryer sheets, then you can use coffee filters. You can use that. If you don't have any of those, just, you don't have to use anything. You're just going to have to go with this and it will be okay. It will be protection. Like I said, it's some protection. It's better than no protection at all, okay? You're going to need 2 elastic bands, and basically like this, but ponytail ties, elastic ties. If you have elastic, you can use that too and just tie it together on the ends. You're going to need a ruler. You're going to need a pair of scissors. Optional, a twist tie to make it fit your nose area. And optional also is the needle and thread if you want to go ahead and sew it to kind of, put it together in place so you can wash it and dry it, much more easily, and you don't have to put it back together, okay? So I have my needle and thread here to show you how to do that at the end. It's just going to be tacked, at a couple of places. You don't have to do any major sewing. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And this is the twist tie. And it's just a twist tie from a loaf of bread. It's real sturdy. It's not flimsy, so it's going to bend, okay? All right, here we go. I'm going to scoot this out the way for a second and show you. And just to make it quicker, I have this pre-cut and everything. But when I told you to cut a 22-inch by 6-inch tightly woven cloth, you can use cloth, that you have sitting around. If you don't have cloth sitting around, you can use an old shirt. You can use an old shirt and just cut it down the back. But this here is a piece that I already have cut, 22 inches by 6 inches. I'm going to lay that to the side. And this bandana, I have folded 6 inches, and just on the edge you measure 6.5 inches, and at 6.5 inches you're going to make that first fold right here, okay? That first fold, 6.5 inches, and you're going to go ahead and take this 22-inch by 6-inch tightly woven cloth, whatever it is. It could be a flannel shirt or whatever. If you don't have a bandana, this could be the flannel shirt, whatever you have around. All right, so you want to lay it right by that fold, just right above the next part that you're going to fold over. Next, you want to take the dryer sheet and you want to place it right there, square in the middle. You don't have to measure if you don't want to. You can if you want to, measure each side to make sure it's perfect, you can. So the cloth and the dryer sheet fits in this perfect little pocket here. And you just fold it up just like that. And there's going to be like 1.5 inches that's left here. You fold it over everything. Okay? Very easy. So you're going to have 2 layers of this bandana. You're going to have the dryer sheet in the middle, plus you have the black tightly woven cloth, whatever it is, and then the other layer of the bandana. So that's pretty good security right there. So now you're going to put the rubber piece on here. You're going to put the elastic band on this part. But right now we just want to inch it up like this. We want to do an accordion fold. Accordion fold like that. Okay. And we're going to take the elastic band and we're going to pull it over here, all the way over to that first piece of decoration. If you don't have this as a guideline, just go ahead and measure 5 inches. 5 inches is what you want to leave on this side. Also, 5 inches is what you're going to leave on this side. So we're going to do the opposite end the same way. We're going to accordion fold all the way down. And we're going to go ahead, put that down 5 inches. Okay. So there we go. Now we have our bases. We're going to take this end and we're going to pull it over like so. We're going to take this end and pull it over like so, tucking this end into this end. You just open it and tuck it in. Very simple. If you don't want to sew, you can go ahead and leave it like this and put it over your face. This would be your mask. And you would put this end over one ear, this end over the other ear. But since I want to use mine over and over and I don't want to reassemble it each time I wash it, if you want to sew this, what you want to do is take this twist tie. Now that's if you want a twist tie. Not everybody wants a twist tie or is bothered about it, but if you want this to fit tightly over your nose, this first little fold right here, you put the twist tie right there. Make sure that it's flat up against the fold. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that needle and thread and sew right around there. I'm going to start at one end. And you can sew through it. There's a little piece that you can sew right through. So that will not move. So we're going to go ahead and inch on down here. Since this is the piece, this is the side that's going to be inside towards your face, we're just going to make a couple of stitches like that. And you won't be able to see too many stitches on the outside. And if you're matchy-matchy like me, that's why I have this black thread, so that you can't really tell. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and inch down here through the tie, you guys, because the tie is like a plastic somewhat, and you can sew right through it. If you do not have the twist tie, you can use pipe cleaner or any other little bendable thing you have around, okay? So you can make this in 10 minutes. Now, if my video takes longer than that, that's just because I'm giving instruction. So, kind of give a couple of stitches right like this so it does not come loose. So we're going to cut that. Now, what you want to do is fold this inward and fold this side inward as well. If you have any little undesirable pieces that you want to cover up, like this is sticking out a little bit, you just push it up just a little bit. And you just flatten this out. And what you're going to do is sew right down here. I'm going to start at the top. You want to just fold this over this side. And you're just going to go back and forth a couple of times. Now, I am not going through the front of the face mask. I'm just going through the two tails from both sides. So there we go. And then I'm just going to do this end the same way. So here it is. I am finished. I even put a little tack in the middle there. You can jimmy it up any kind of way you want to. This is yours. And this is what it looks like in the front. And you guys, this is enough material where it covers, and it's not CDC regulated, but like I said, any protection is better than no protection. And you have enough layers here that it should prevent something from sneaking through, and you have your nose and mouth covered. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and also share this, you guys. Share it to your Facebook and Twitter, friends and family, so they can have some protection too if they cannot get a hold to the CDC recommended masks.